Tsukuyomi could be the bane of their existence right now. They have had some amazing matches through that top 16 and as well today. I will have a very quick shout out in chat here. I don't usually do this to Cringy. He stole my point before I could make it. Look at who we have at the top end of the spectrum, Hyper, for our...
But then again, that's me. I'm a coward when it comes to these games. Of course, staying on... Hey. Watch it. Anyway, we stay on Cis Horizon. We stay on the same map that we played previously, so the teams know exactly what to expect. Proto, it's time to decide who's going to the finale. 777 RS, or is it Tsukuyomi? Is it David, or is it Goliath?
We're going to find out. 777 statistically have always been the team to make it. They're hungry. They want to keep up appearances. Tsukuyomi playing that as well in a head-to-head is going to be a little bit difficult, especially if 777 can isolate the sledge and take them out quickly after the fact. That'll be big. Khan goes down, so opening the door for 777 here to get aggressive, which we know they like to do. Going to go for maybe somewhat of a revive if they can find it, but that mine's going to make things difficult. Here comes the sledge. Winch lands, but it's not enough. Eshe's there to support. It's now just Hannah Lemon. The mine's on the bodies as well, just for that extra impact. Will spot one, get some shots, but ultimately one of the quickest wipes we've seen in a while. Not a great lot of damage dealt at all from 777 RS. They are off to the races.
Yeah, they want their feet up, having... I don't know what you Aussies like to drink on a side. It's a nice beer, isn't it? Maybe not in this competitive sense to have a pint just yet, but they definitely want relaxation. Tsukuyomi, again, just a horrible spawn of the vault. Nothing really they can do, particularly as it's out in the open. So unfortunate indeed, but that Cashbox not moving, buddy. That is not going anywhere. We're seeing the lockbolt movement tactic, but disadvantage of not running winch.
Yeah, it's difficult. And a stat that we should realistically highlight here, 777 RS, one of the highest win rates of head-to-heads in the region. That's not just locally. That is in our whole region. Every cycle play day, these guys have one of the highest wins of head-to-head games in pretty much every cycle to date. They find another kill here and looking for more. Sirius, some huge damage. That XP54 does get lock bolted, but the glitch is there to get him out of jail quickly. A freebie looking for another. The winch doesn't connect. The right click doesn't find him. The lock bolt does, but it doesn't matter. Eshe is there to help him out. And ultimately, another quick team wipe for 777.
It's the speed of rotation that we see from 777. I'm not talking from site to site rotation. I'm talking to replace each other's position or to back each other up. We know that Alight is going to be that mobile player that's going to play by themselves. That one guy that you scream at in a ranked match going, stay with the team. No. Sirius is doing his job perfectly. But what's even more amazing to see is that the Eshe Magwa-san are so good at rotating themselves, they can get to Sirius if he's in danger.
Look at this though. I mean, this is chalk and cheese right now for the light game here. Hannah Lemon out-reading the out-reader. Goes out of the way to find one. They will take down Taco. Spotting Hannah. The RPG wiping him off the face of the earth. Mesh shield here. Khan last alive. 1, 2, thanks very much. Eshe didn't even have to press W, A, or S and D. Just collected with the left clicks. Thank you very much. Sirius is going to coin on in. Oh no, maybe they'll get a revive. He's going to steal the revive. They're fighting for it now. Guys, you're wasting valuable time. Go get Vault 2 underway. You've still got to qualify. It's not over yet.
They want that support score, man. Like, I want it badly. One in the bag, one to go. 777 RS absolutely starting this game the same way they commenced it last week. Off with a bang. Right now, Tsukuyomi absolutely controlling map. They can decide whether it goes A or C. They can decide if they want to keep the pressure over to A or we do a long rotate over to C. But this is 777. They will start to play these mind games. They will try and force unnecessary rotations. And guess what? Sirius is on a run.
He's seen him. Enemy spotted. Tango's in sight. He knows. He's there. He's coming slowly.
Oh,
he does have backup as well. Yeah, it's visually a draw. That lock bolt's huge as well from Mogwasom. Does manage to lock one down as Sirius now starts to move in for the kill, but it's ultimately him that goes down. Hannah Lemon 2-0 on him right now. Can't quite land the shots that he needs. Sirius struggling, and Eshe has to back out. This is painful for 777RS. They've lost the big man early, and now they're ultimately playing catch-up. Hannah Lemon's got to go retrieve this vault, but 777 don't want to give it away for free. DMAT through the wall to pick it up, and they dive back across, but they've been spotted by Mogwasom. This is big damage. Eshe falls off screen, and ultimately now it's just one left. Hannah Lemon.
What hesitation. Major hesitation from Hannah Lemon. I would have at least gone for a shot, put a bit of damage, put the fear of God into your opponent, but no. Another plan, another mindset of how we're going to approach this, but the pressure to go from A has been switched. They're going for a last-second decider. They're going C. It does allow time, though, and it is a rotate that's going to be caught off guard. They've been spotted. Taco dropped down low, and in doing so, they're chucking away the vault. They know they can't get the plug without losing more players. Hannah Lemon left alive. And the mind games are unreal right now.
Yeah, Hannah, not much left to be desired. No plug yet even, as we now start to see 777 setting themselves up for success. They want to play a little bit of height. Coin comes in from Camden. Ultimately, the chair, again, striking, pulls that vault out into the street. The plug goes forward, and now 777 get to play defense. They've set themselves up perfectly. They can drop floors if they need to. Hannah's last alive. Gateway is available for a late rotate onto height, and that's going to be the play that they go for. Tsukiyomi want to appear above the enemy and surprise them into the middle of nowhere, and here it comes. They finally commit to it. You've got one on the stairs, but not spotted. Not spotted at all. Do they know? No, he's on the outside. That makes sense. Okay, I thought he was inside on the stairs there, but he's just outside on the gangway. But ultimately now, Tsukiyomi are left with a decision. They need to push, but 777 are playing it perfectly. They're just hiding. They don't need to get involved if they don't have to.
Proto, even worse. I don't know if you got a good glimpse of how that cash box is laid out. To winch it out, you have to get at the very bottom of it to get some height. You can't just panic winch. You have to be precise because it's stuck between the stairs and the bollards. It's really hard to move it, so you have to commit to outdoors, which is why we're seeing Tsukiyomi hunt. They're looking for anybody, and he found one! Bring him to your height!
Oh.
Mugwasom trying to desperately get out the way. Unfortunately, there are players there to help. The shotguns will start raining. The KS will do some damage, but nobody's going down just yet. And it feels like 777 playing time here. They just want to eke this out for a bit longer.
Sirius there to collect, and Eshe with one as well. It's just the sledge, the captain at hand. They know where he is, and it doesn't matter. Sirius collects, and ultimately that is going to be all she wrote. OCE, the kings of head-to-head in this region across all cycles. They've lost one head-to-head, and today that was not going to change. 777RS find themselves, again, the first spot in the final match of the day.
Same old, same old, same old. 777, and I feel like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna be this cycle, because throughout top 16, they were on top of everybody in the most dominant
on individuals, and it just becomes too easy for him. You've got to give him that. But they lock in their first spot. We now look towards our lower bracket side of things, where all of our big names are.